Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The basketball world is shaking in ways that fans could hardly imagine as rumors swirl about a potential blockbuster move in the NBA. Sources suggest that the Golden State Warriors might be pulling off a maneuver that would redefine the league's balance of power. The whispers point toward the shocking possibility of Jason Christopher Tatum, a cornerstone of the Boston Celtics, joining the Warriors' already formidable lineup. This speculation alone is enough to send chills down the spines of Eastern Conference teams, as the implications of such a move are nearly impossible to overstate. Tatum, known for his lethal scoring ability and clutch performances, has been a symbol of consistency and talent for the Celtics. If he were to land in Golden State, the Warriors would instantly become the most talked-about team in professional basketball, combining Tatum's elite offensive skill set with the sharpshooting and playmaking of the existing roster. Imagining how a player of Tatum's caliber would fit alongside the Warriors' stars invites a fascinating discussion about spacing, ball movement, and championship potential. Analysts are already speculating about the chemistry, potential lineups, and what this could mean for playoff matchups across the league. The very possibility of such a transfer has sparked a whirlwind of excitement, doubt, and curiosity among fans, commentators, and rival executives alike. Every rumor carries with it a ripple effect, and in this case, the ripples seem destined to reach every corner of the NBA. The Eastern Conference, in particular, is reacting with a mix of disbelief and concern. Teams that had long considered the Celtics a primary threat are now forced to imagine Tatum, perhaps at his peak, lining up with one of the league's most dynamic rosters in the West. Social media is ablaze with hypothetical scenarios, fans imagining epic playoff series and dream matchups that could define a generation. The speculation doesn't stop at the court, either, as front office discussions and trade strategy debates are rumored to be accelerating behind closed doors. How could the Celtics respond if their franchise star were suddenly out of reach? What adjustments would other Eastern teams have to make to contend with the new balance of power? These questions fuel an ongoing narrative that seems almost larger than life, capturing the imagination of anyone who follows professional basketball with passion. The thought of Tatum's smooth mid-range jumper and aggressive drives to the basket merging with Golden State's precision offense is tantalizing and terrifying at the same time. If even a fraction of these rumors come to fruition, the league could be entering a new era of unpredictability and excitement, with consequences that stretch far beyond a single season. The potential acquisition of Jason Tatum by Golden State is also igniting a heated debate among analysts and insiders regarding team identity and long-term strategy. Warriors fans are ecstatic at the thought of adding a forward of Tatum's caliber, imagining the endless offensive options, defensive versatility, and highlight reel moments he could produce alongside their current stars. However, skeptics point out the challenges of integrating a player who has spent his entire professional career in the Eastern Conference, under a system designed very differently from Golden State's motion-heavy, three-point-centric style. There are questions about how Tatum's responsibilities might shift, whether he would maintain his volume scoring or embrace a more complementary role, and how this would affect team chemistry both on and off the court. Meanwhile, Celtics fans are reacting with a mix of outrage and disbelief, as the mere thought of losing their franchise cornerstone evokes intense emotional responses. The rumor alone has sparked debates across podcasts, sports networks, and fan forums, with every pundit attempting to dissect the potential impact, speculate on trade packages, and predict the reactions of other league executives. The intrigue is only compounded by the timing of these discussions, as the NBA landscape is in a constant state of flux, and a move of this magnitude could set off a chain reaction that reverberates across the next several seasons. Considering all these factors, it is clear that the prospect of Tatum in Golden State is more than just a hypothetical. It is a conversation that could shape the narrative of the league for years to come. Financial implications also play a significant role in this swirling speculation. Tatum's contract, performance bonuses, and potential extensions would be under intense scrutiny if such a trade were to take shape. The Warriors' front office is rumored to be exploring creative solutions to make the numbers work while still maintaining flexibility for future roster moves. Salary cap considerations, luxury tax implications, and potential draft picks involved make the conversation highly complex, which only fuels further rumor-mongering. Fans are imagining the monumental trade packages required to lure Tatum to the West, perhaps involving multiple young assets, veteran players, and draft selections. The negotiations, if real, are likely to be delicate and drawn out, with both sides needing to balance immediate competitive advantage against long-term sustainability. Observers note that any misstep in these discussions could have lasting ramifications, potentially affecting team culture, fan loyalty, and player morale. Yet, the excitement surrounding this possibility continues to dominate headlines, illustrating the magnetic appeal of such blockbuster scenarios in the NBA. Speculation alone can reshape narratives, and the mere notion that Golden State might steal Tatum from Boston has already generated an emotional roller coaster for fans across the country. If anything, this rumor demonstrates how intertwined basketball talent, financial strategy, and media frenzy have become in shaping the modern perception of professional sports. The ripple effect of this speculation extends beyond the immediate franchises involved. Rival teams, particularly those in the Eastern Conference, are rumored to be reevaluating their rosters, game plans, and long-term objectives in response to the possibility of Tatum heading west. Some are reportedly considering aggressive free agent acquisitions or strategic trades to remain competitive, while others may be doubling down on developing young talent to ensure they can withstand a potential dynastic shift. Meanwhile, fans are imagining iconic matchups, where Tatum's scoring prowess meets defensive stalwarts and emerging stars across the league, creating high-stakes encounters that could dominate conversations for years. The narrative is not confined to purely basketball considerations. It spills over into branding, media contracts, and even international fan engagement, as a player of Tatum's stature has a global following that transcends team loyalty. Analysts are suggesting that the ramifications of such a move could impact ticket sales, merchandise, and broadcast ratings, elevating the stakes far beyond the hardwood. The mere possibility of this transaction has created a sense of urgency, drama, and anticipation that rivals any championship run, highlighting the power of speculation in shaping both the emotional and financial landscape of professional basketball. Finally, the human element cannot be overlooked in this swirling maelstrom of speculation. Tatum's own preferences, relationships with teammates, and career ambitions are subjects of endless debate. Would he embrace a change of scenery and the challenge of adapting to Golden State's system? How might this impact his legacy, public perception, and personal satisfaction? Such questions contribute to the rumor mill, adding layers of complexity that go beyond numbers, statistics, and media narratives. The emotional component of superstar movement is a central theme in modern professional sports, and Tatum's hypothetical transfer serves as a prime example of how player agency, team culture, and fan expectations intersect in unpredictable ways. Even without official confirmation, the mere discussion generates storylines, reactions, and speculation that will dominate the sports landscape for weeks, if not months. Fans, commentators, and rival executives are left to imagine the possibilities, sparking a dynamic conversation about the future of the league, the evolution of team strategies, and the role of star players in shaping both outcomes and expectations. The rumor of Jason Tatum potentially joining Golden State, whether it comes to fruition or not, has already etched itself into the collective imagination of basketball enthusiasts everywhere. The potential ripple effects of Jason Tatum joining the Golden State Warriors extend far beyond mere on-court dynamics, touching every facet of the NBA ecosystem. Imagine the media frenzy if such a move were to materialize. Every highlight, press conference, and social media post would be dissected for signs of how the new chemistry is developing. Analysts would spend hours debating how Tatum's skill set complements the Warriors' signature style, considering his ability to create his own shot, defend multiple positions, and provide a reliable option in clutch situations. Rumors suggest that Tatum's presence could also alter the distribution of minutes, the hierarchy of offensive plays, and even the morale of current players, all while magnifying the Warriors' already potent reputation. Fans are imagining how this lineup could dominate transition offense, stretch the floor with precise shooting, and execute defensive rotations that leave opponents scrambling. The mere thought of a Tatum-led Warriors squad has prompted hypotheticals about potential dynastic eras, historical comparisons, and playoff outcomes that could redefine the conversation around team construction in the modern NBA. The excitement and speculation, fueled by insider whispers and unconfirmed reports, continue to dominate sports news cycles, offering endless material for content creators, commentators, and passionate basketball enthusiasts. Whether or not the deal happens, the narrative itself has already reshaped expectations for both conferences and ignited conversations that will resonate throughout the league for years to come. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Meanwhile, Eastern Conference teams are reportedly scrambling to adjust their strategies in light of these rumors. Executives, coaches, and analysts are considering the ramifications of losing a franchise player to a Western powerhouse and how this might tilt the competitive balance. Speculation abounds about potential trades, signings, and draft maneuvers designed to counterbalance the sudden increase in talent in the West. Some teams might double down on young, developing talent, hoping to create future stars who can rise to the challenge, while others could explore aggressive acquisitions to remain competitive in a landscape dominated by Golden State's rumored additions. The psychological impact on players is another layer of intrigue. Knowing that a dominant scorer like Tatum might face them in crucial playoff matchups could shift preparation, intensity, and even in-game tactics. Fans, too, are drawn into the drama, imagining scenarios where rivalries are heightened, historic franchises are challenged, and unexpected storylines emerge. The rumor of Tatum moving west has created a domino effect of speculation that transcends simple trade chatter, influencing long-term planning, fan engagement, and media narratives in ways that could redefine the league for seasons to come. The conversation is no longer just about one player. It has become a reflection of the league's evolving competitive dynamics and the ever-present allure of transformative talent. Another compelling aspect of this speculation revolves around the potential cultural and leadership implications for the Warriors. Tatum is widely respected not only for his skills on the court, but also for his work ethic, professionalism, and ability to elevate teammates' performance. Rumors suggest that his integration into the team could shift leadership dynamics, prompting conversations about how current stars and coaching staff would adjust to accommodate a new alpha presence. Would Tatum assume a primary leadership role, or would he blend seamlessly into an already successful culture? Analysts are debating how this balance could affect team chemistry, morale, and even player retention. Moreover, the international dimension cannot be overlooked, as Tatum's global following would expand the Warriors' already massive fan base, generating increased attention for games, merchandise, and digital content. The speculation about how a player of Tatum's stature would adapt to the Warriors' identity has sparked endless discussions across podcasts, sports networks, and social media platforms. From a fan's perspective, imagining the fusion of Tatum's scoring versatility with the Warriors' fast-paced, high IQ offense is thrilling. The hype is so palpable that even casual observers are weighing in, creating a cultural moment that transcends basketball and underscores the power of speculation in shaping perceptions of players, teams, and entire leagues. Financial considerations are equally central to the swirling rumors. Tatum's contract, potential extensions, and salary cap impact are speculated to be under intense review by Golden State's front office. The intricacies of luxury tax, player value, and long-term roster flexibility are all part of the narrative, adding layers of intrigue and complexity to what might otherwise be a simple trade discussion. Analysts are theorizing about trade packages that could involve multiple assets, draft picks, and players, creating hypotheticals that dominate sports media coverage. Fans are endlessly debating the feasibility of the move, imagining which pieces could be exchanged and how the financial logistics could be navigated. Even without confirmation, the mere discussion of salaries, trades, and financial strategy adds realism and urgency to the rumor, making it feel as if the deal is already in motion. The interaction between talent acquisition and financial maneuvering has become a hallmark of modern professional sports, and Tatum's potential move exemplifies this perfectly. The rumor not only captures attention for its sheer audacity, but also highlights the intricacies of team-building strategy, the challenges of balancing immediate competitiveness with long-term sustainability, and the complex calculus that defines executive decision-making in today's NBA. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.